Hola amigos, bienvenidos. Hi friends, and welcome back to the Language Tutor Spanish podcast. I'm so glad you're with me on this episode. It's number 45. And on episode 45 of the Language Tutor YouTube channel, we practice 3 verbs in the past tense. Now, really quick, let's just go over those verbs and just make sure we've got the verbs themselves down. So, of course, we know this one. How do you say to be in Spanish when it applies to how you feel or where you are or temporary conditions? And you are probably already saying estar, and also the verb to have. Tener, we already knew that one too. And the other verb we brought in was the verb that means to go with no specific real destination, kind of wandering about, roaming about, just kind of sightseeing with no specific destination. How do we say that? And that was andar, andar. Yes, it's to go, it's to wander about. It's all of those things. So, maybe look at some more examples of andar on the internet. It'll tell you some really good other ways to use it. Just look at a lot of great websites out there that you can look up verbs like that. But let's get into the practice. For this episode, I want to do something a little bit different. On the last episode on 44, we kind of took it one verb at a time. And this time I want to just take all the verbs together and mix them up, all the conjugations and all the pronouns. And so there's 10 conjugations for each, because there are 10 pronouns, I should say. And so 3 verbs, that means we're going to do 30 in a row. So we're just going to go through them randomly. I'm going to call out a pronoun and a conjugation. Some will have had in the past, and some will have went, and some will be were or was. And we're just going to mix it up and go through them and check ourselves on them. Okay? Let's get going with that practice. The ustedes form, you had. Ustedes tuvieron. Next one, she went. Ella anduvo. The next one, you, the tú form, you went. Tú anduviste. The next one is the vosotros form, you had. Vosotros tuvisteis. And up next is he was. Él estuvo. Up next is we had. Nosotros tuvimos. And now the girl version of they were. Ellas estuvieron. I was. Yo estuve. Now the ustedes form. You went. Ustedes anduvieron. He went. And that's él anduvo. Now the vosotros form. You were. Vosotros estuvisteis. She had. Ella tuvo. We were. Nosotros estuvimos. The usted form of you went. Usted anduvo. Next is I had. Yo tuve. And now they, the mixed boys and girls version of they had. Ellos tuvieron. Up next is the vosotros form of you, and it's you went. And that's vosotros anduvisteis. And now the tú form of you were. Tú estuviste. And now the mixed boys and girls version of they were. Ellos estuvieron. Now the respectful usted form, you had. Usted tuvo. And now she was. Ella estuvo. Up next is I went. Yo anduve. And now we went. Nosotros anduvimos. They, the girl version of they had. Ellas tuvieron. And now the ustedes form of you, plural, you were. Ustedes estuvieron. He had. Él tuvo. And now the mixed version of they went. Ellos anduvieron. Now the respectful usted form of you were. Usted estuvo. And now the tú form of you had. Tú tuviste. And the last one, they, the girl version of they, went. Ellas anduvieron. All right, my friends, that was 30 in a row right there. We got to practice all 3 verbs with all 10 pronouns. So it was great. That was a great little practice. I hope it's been beneficial to you. Feel free to just keep playing this thing until you feel solid on them. And I hope for you, wherever you are right now in the world, I just hope that you have paz y bendiciones, peace and blessings. And I'll see you next time on episode 47 of Language Tutor Spanish. Hasta pronto.